The reason you are not where you want to be in your relationship is probably because you have been dating a boy. This video is meant for ladies who are either single and searching or single and in a relationship. This video is not meant for married people. If you are married, please stop this video right now. If you have a single friend, you can send the video to them. But if you are married, this video is not for you. I have nothing to say to you if you have already made a permanent decision on who you want to spend the rest of your life with. This video is for those who are yet to make that decision. And just to guide you, because one of the critical elements for success in a relationship is the element of choice. All right, having said all that as a background, I just want to tell you that a boy is different from a man. Now, the two of them may be the same age. As a matter of fact, there might be a boy at 45 and a man at 25. It's very possible to be a very old boy, and it's also very possible to be a very young man. So what is the difference between a boy and a man? Let's go to the Bible. God made Adam. He put him in the garden, gave him purpose. Till the garden, named the animals, gave him work. And then there was a relationship between him and God. And after that, God said, it is not good for this man to be alone. I will make for him a helpmeet. And that was how Eve was created. And Adam said, bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh, the first marriage. If you look at the elements of that, you will see that God himself made sure that the man had three things. Number one, purpose. Number two, capacity. And number three, relationship with his creator. Before God introduced a woman. That is a man. Somebody who has capacity, purpose, and relationship with his creator. If you are dating somebody who doesn't have one of these three elements, you are dating a boy. Now, I'm not going to talk about all of those elements. I'm just going to figure or focus on one, because that's the one that causes the most issues in many relationships, and that is the critical element of capacity. In my last video, I talked about wheels in terms of streams of income and their carrying capacity. So in that video, I'm not going to talk much on it, but I try to liken the amount of wheels that a vehicle has to the carrying capacity of that vehicle, and liken the amount of sources of income a man has to the carrying capacity of that income, the number of income that he actually has. So if you have not seen that video, look through my YouTube channel. You're going to see I named it Every Nigerian Youth Needs to Hear This. So look for that video. I'll try and link it up here if I can, but if I can't, just try and look for the video through my YouTube channel. You'll find it. See that video. It's very important. Now, having seen that video, as a background to what I'm about to say, you look at capacity. You see, it causes a lot of issues, because financial capacity is very key in every relationship. As long as you are going to be dating this person, you are going to be in a relationship with this person with a plan for a future, with a plan for a family, if there is no capacity, you are basically wasting the person's time. We know of couples that have dated for years, and when it is time, the lady feels that, okay, we should be thinking more futuristically, and the guy is saying, I'm not ready. We've heard the word I'm not ready so many times that you begin to wonder, is it that the guy did not know he was not ready before he asked the girl out? Or is it that the girl did not know that the guy was not ready before she said yes? So how do you know that the guy is ready? So that after dating for 5 years, he will not tell you, I'm not ready, and you'll be like, wow, you mean you've not been ready all this while we've been having sex, I've gotten pregnant? No. You need to know if he's ready so that you don't end up wasting your time. So how do you know if a guy is ready? You actually see what he's doing and what he has planned for himself first. A man always has a plan. It doesn't matter if he's clearing grass now. It doesn't matter. He has a plan. And the plan is not a wish. A boy may have a wish. There's a difference between a wish and a plan. A wish is, for make sense. If na me dey ride this Benz. But a plan is actual roadmap of how to get there with a decision to follow that roadmap. A decision is very key in a plan. When you say you want to move from step A to step B, the plan is the road that will take you there. A wish is, I want to get there. So when you see a man, you will see a plan for himself. It's somebody that has a plan for himself that can have a plan for you. If I walk right out that door, I'm going to see many boys because they have no plan. They just come and sit outside, wait for any girl to pass, approach her, collect her phone number, try to get her to have sex with them. They are right outside my door. And that is the kind of people I'm trying to protect you from. That's why I'm making this video. A plan of how to get from point A to point B is one of the distinguishing features of a man. A desire to follow that plan and discipline himself to stay the course even when it gets difficult is also one of the distinguishing features of a man. If the person you are with does not have a plan, my sister, run. Run. They will love you. They will tell you that they love you. Run as fast as your legs can carry you. That's one. Instead of talking about capacity, there is always a hunger for more. Not because they are greedy, but because they love you. There is a hunger. He has one source of income. He wants to create another, not because he wants to be Otedola, but because he wants to be better able to care for you, your family, and your responsibility. He wants to spoil you. A hunger for more. A boy is content to say, bros, I bet find me small thing. 5K in a day, a boy is happy. A boy is happy that it's like, beer money. He's ready to go to the club. But a man is not content. When he has 5,000, he's thinking, how can I make this 10,000? When he has 10, he's thinking, how can I make it 20? When he has 20, he's thinking 40. He doesn't get to a point where he says, let us chill out. When it comes to taking care of you, he's ready to go the extra mile. And there comes a point in a man's life where he feels that he has accomplished what he set his mind on and is now ready to spend time with you, because a man wants to be part of his family. But he makes sure that the businesses are still running. He doesn't do it at the expense of the business should not run. But a boy will tell you, I miss you. I'm ready to quit my job, to travel down to come and be with you. Just run. Don't say, oh, it's so romantic, he lost me. It's a lie. He wants to kill you. He doesn't know what he wants yet. And that is why when a boy finally mans up and realizes that this is not where he should be in his life, the first thing he does is to remove every erratic relationship or every distracting relationship, and you might just be it. So run before he cuts you off. Listen if you have ears. So a plan, a decision to follow through that plan, and a hunger for more. Now, there are boys whose aim is to get into your skirt. And there are men whose aim is to get into your heart and stay there. Am I making sense? A boy wants you in his bed. A man wants you in his life. And he will show you that he wants you in his life by making a plan of how you will be involved in his life. A man wants to know what you are doing and how he can support you. A boy may know what you are doing, but he will never talk about how he can support you. Am I beginning to show you some of the distinguishing features that you should look out for? Because one of the things that makes or mar your relationship is the choices that you make. And if you are choosing a boy every time, you are setting yourself up for heartbreak. You are setting yourself up for time wasted. A boy will shield you from potential suitors. A boy will take away all the men from your life. A boy will make the men who would have been in your life think she's already taken. It will be a canopy over you, and a very black, dark canopy that no lightness will shine through. A boy is insecure. A boy will tell you, who was that guy I saw you with? You will use 40 hours to explain it to him, and he will still not be sure that you are not doing something you should not be doing. But a man that loves you wants what is best for you, even if it is not him. Do you know that love is a decision to always do what is right to the next person? Somebody says he loves you, and the only thing he's talking about is how the love he has for you can benefit him. My sister, wrong. Somebody says he loves you, and you feel that you want to go and pursue your degree, and the person is telling you, no, my sister, he doesn't love you. He doesn't. I'm telling you the honest gospel truth. Even if he doesn't know how to get you there, he will look for a way if he loves you. Let me give you a very funny story. A movie I saw, not just because I saw a movie, but that movie comes close to explaining what I'm about to say. It was about an Indian couple. They had been betrothed to get married. So the girl really didn't know the guy really didn't know the girl, but when they met, they had to get married because the family had already prearranged it. They got married, and then into the marriage, the man realized that the woman loved another guy. And when he realized she wasn't happy with him, do you know what he did? He helped her look for the guy she loved. And they went through many, many difficult challenges together to find that guy. When eventually this woman found the guy, she realized that what she had with the man was deeper than what she will ever have with that boy. And she went back into his arms because she realized what love truly was, wanting the best for the other person. And the man wanted her happiness to the extent he was willing to sacrifice his own. That was when she realized, this is where I want to be. Love is a decision to always do what is right to the other person. And always wanting what is best for the other person sometimes may mean that if they feel that you are not what is best for them, you are ready to let them go. If they come back to you, they are yours. Some of you will not like my opinions about relationship because they are very different from what you are used to. You are used to people constricting your freedom of choice, constricting your air, constricting, they tell you it's because they love you. My dear, if you knew what love was, you will run away from many of the relationships that you see around. In fact, you prefer to stay single, developing yourself till you find the right person. No matter what anybody says about, oh, you are getting old, oh, your mates are married. My dear, it is better to marry the person who will bring happiness into your life at a very late hour than hurriedly marry somebody who will have the rest of your life to make your life miserable. Oh, you married at 22, so he now has like around 60 something years to make your life miserable. Is that what you want? Or you married at 30 and you enjoy the next 50 years of your life with such happiness, such joy, 50 years of splendors, 50 years of constant bliss, or 60 years of constant suffering? Which would you prefer? You're rushing into marriage without a plan, without a concrete need of or a desire for. Well, let me know. I said this video is not for married people. They've already made their choices, so now they have to deal with it. This video is for those yet to make the choice. This video is for you and for those you think that may need it. So you can always share and subscribe to the channel for whenever I put out videos like this. However, when you're making a critical choice of who to give your heart to, choose a man. That's my advice. You can decide to choose a boy if you want what a boy comes with, which is swag, which wouldn't pay the bills, which is handsomeness, which is the TDH factor everybody's craving, which is basically the glam, the glitz, the temporal attraction that fades away fast when you see the character. However, if that's what you want, that's cool. You can go have it. But when it comes to making the life-changing decision of who to marry, if you choose a boy, you will live to regret it. That is me. telling you because I've been a boy and I've become a man and I know the difference between both.